Well, hello, people. Welcome to Excuse the Hot Mess Conversations with Quiche and Nathan. Nathan, are you okay?
I'm getting attacked by a cat right now, but yes, it's probably because I have a little package of delectable squeeze up treats. I don't know, maybe that's what he wants, but he's gonna have to wait.
How dare you not give him the delectable squeeze?
No, not right now. You're gonna have to earn that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's excited though. Maybe if he's a good boy. Only if you're a good boy.
Um, so did you consider your cat when you had Raga as your child?
Yes, yes, she was my little child. Although she disappeared and hid a lot. So, but
Same.
yes, that was my baby. She was my everything there for a minute. So yes, 100%. Pets over people, in my opinion.
Right? So great segue. That was good. You don't even know what's coming, but that was a good segue to what I want to ask
Oh,
you.
heard. Oh.
So Nathan, how do you feel about babies?
Oh, you would you would start out, so we're going
Wasn't
all
it
the way. We're gonna
perfect?
start
It was so
before,
perfect. I'm like, oh, he
yeah,
loves babies.
oh, babies. Oh God. Okay. First thing that I could say about babies is I'm very, very blessed to not have any. I don't want. I just kids are great. They're adorable and but they're gross. They're disgusting. Let's be real. So not saying that I don't personally want any babies. No, none whatsoever.
Did you
But
want
if I
seven babies?
no, none, not
Oh,
seven.
I thought you
No,
said
no. I'm
seven.
not trying to have the Brady Bunch up in here. No. That's a lot. I
I'm
like
a
to have money.
man.
I also like to have money, freedom, time, energy, me time, alone time. Like there's all kinds of different times, really. But not saying that I don't like, I think babies in general are disgusting, but I like to pass them back to their parents, you know. Um,
Besides the time factor, like what else don't you like about babies?
I just don't think that they just poop, eat, sleep, cry, whine.
I
They're
know
just more of a
people like that.
nuisance.
I know people like
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess grown adults too, but if grown adults are peeing themselves and no, but I don't know. I just don't think that babies are in my near future by any means. This
you're
isn't like it's not like the Rugrats growing up where you would get to watch like Tommy Pickles, lead his comrades on a journey to find the screwdriver to open up the baby crib thing or whatever the hell they were in. I don't fucking know.
maybe
But
crit
baby crib thing. I don't know. I don't know any of those terms because I'm so bad with
babies.
babies. I don't know. They're quite terrifying too. Like holding a newborn baby is terrifying to me. I just feel like we have to prop their head up or something. I always feel like I'm gonna snap their neck and it's just gonna fall off and roll down the stairs or something. I
No,
don't know.
they're very pliable, Nathan. They're fine.
No,
They
they're
literally
just
came down a very small chute. They're fine.
I know, but I just feel like they're just delicate, and I don't. Not saying that you should be rough with your children, but like
Just
I,
that
I
makes me
just
think of T Swift. Isn't it?
uh,
Isn't it? Isn't it?
oh yeah, oh good old T Swift. I wonder if she's gonna have any babies.
Probably.
Do you think her and Kelsey Travis was that her name Travis? I don't know. I can't keep up anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, how many babies do you think Taylor Swift's gonna have?
She can have as many as she wants. She can afford nannies, plural. So I mean, I'd probably have 10 if I were her.
You're right. I'm struggling to put gas in my car. That's why I was like, I can't afford diapers and pacifiers and bottles. It's just not in the foreseeable future for me. But what do you think about babies? Are you planning on popping? Are you pregnant? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
Listen, this my next question before we get to me is how do you feel about crying babies?
Crying babies. They're they're
For those of you who can't see us right now, Nathan almost spit his beer out on that one.
I
So
did. I did. You will yes, yes. Crying babies are it all I can think of crying babies is when I got onto a plane to go to. I want to say when I opened up the Dallas location, the first Dallas location, I got on the plane. This was still during COVID, so we were all still wearing masks. But guess what? You can't put a mask on a baby, right? You just can't do it.
You could.
And I just and there was in the flight, so you had to sit every other seat because we're still doing the 200 feet apart thing or whatever that rule was. And still, not only was I aggravated that I had a face covering on for several hours, now I have to sit and listen to a screaming, crying child all the way. Like, shut up! Like, what are you crying for? Like, you get everything handed to you. Like,
Literally.
you literally don't even have to wipe your own ass, and you're over here just like, I don't have time for all that.
It's terrible life.
It's terrible, and they just I just in the restaurant, you go out to eat and you get you're excited. You just met up with your friends. You're at party of four because I don't like work to sit with more than four people. And you go out to a restaurant and you sit down and you order your Patron margarita. And you're just excited, yeah, shaking. You get a little shaker so you can just top it off. I guess I'm at a Mexican restaurant. I don't know.
I was like, Nathan is setting the scene, people.
and all the chips and dips just keep coming out, and you just take, and you place your order, and then you see the family of 8 sit next to you with like triplets, and you're like, son of a bitch, this is going to interrupt our quality time of hanging out with one another. And then like if your kids are take them outside. We don't want to hear this shit.
Take
them outside. And I just put a muzzle on it. I think everyone should have muzzles packed in their diaper bag for children because all I do is scream and cry and I just can't do it.
This is why Nathan can't have children because he wants to put muzzles on them. But that story actually made me think about when we went to Mexican that time and they had trivia night. And it was so loud. It was like we were at a concert.
Yeah, you couldn't even hear the question.
Like at all. It was like what Nathan and I were sitting literally right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, and we could not hear each other.
Yeah. I was like, what do you think this answer is gonna be? And I don't because
that was wild. But babies. So I have a neighbor who has a baby. And she's a little older now. She's probably like 1.5-ish. Maybe getting close to 2.
Oh, terrible twos.
It's not that there's a cry, it's a scream. Like at the top of her lungs. Not only is it a scream at the top of her lungs, it usually starts around 10 p.m. So a few things. Why the fuck is your baby up at 10 p.m.? For those of you who have babies and they're up at 10, like I don't have kids, but mine will not be up if I had them at 10 p.m. There's Tylenol PM or something because absolutely not.
I would probably put them at about like 4 p.m.
And two, what are you screaming about?
Yeah.
And as the parent, the fuck are you listening to that? Or I mean like 20, 30 minutes. It ain't like a few minutes. It's like, and I could hear it through the walls. And then I made up a song. Every time I hear it and she just won't stop. I say, stupid fucking baby. It's a stupid fucking baby. Like literally,
I like that.
Like someone's murdering her. And I just want to knock on the door and be like, what? Like, do you need help? Are you murdering this child? Should I call the authorities to come and get this child? Because wow.
Yeah, call it CP. What is it? CPS?
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it because I don't know for real. But
I know.
the crazy part is, it's like, the fact that your child's up at 10 p.m. and it's below the age of 2.
I don't even like to be up at 10 p.m. Like I don't know why. I like to go to bed. And, well, maybe if I'm up at 10 o'clock, I'm watching, an episode of Friends or winding down, calming down. Definitely not screaming on the top of my lungs.
And that's usually what I'm doing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've had such a long day. I've been up since 6. Let me just snuggle in, watch a show, and then I just hear.
So almost 2. Well, they say that there's the terrible 2s. But what does that really?
Yeah, I mean, listen, whatever. The kid is, adventurous and running around doing all the things. I think that's what that is and doesn't want to listen because it's coming into its own. I get that, but 10 p.m.
Yeah, we
And
need.
there's never you don't even hear anything in the background that's like, "Hey, can you stop screaming or please be quiet?" or like anything. There's nothing. It's just silence. It's like they're used to it.
Wait,
But
it's because
I,
they're going to
however,
cry themselves to sleep.
no, if you were crying, I could handle that. It's the screaming,
Oh, okay.
murder
Now that
scream.
we've okay,
That's the
I guess I
part.
could just combine all of it to the same, because it's all terrible, you know.
So yeah, that's
So
that's why we prefer animals over people.
pets over people, 100%. Bama chimed in and also agreed. No, no kittens, right? Not that you would be able to have them because you're old. You're a little geriatric to have
Hey,
uh kids.
hey, hey. Listen, at my age, if I were to get pregnant, I would be considered geriatric.
Oh, really? I don't know how it works with women. I'm not very good at
No,
handling
but
like.
and I'm not that old, and I apparently will be like a senior citizen having a kid. So,
So what is like what's a good age frame for women to have kids?
probably before the age of 28.
28. Oh wow.
Maybe
That's
early 30s, but like not too far after that.
well, is that why they're having them at like 14?
That
Oh
is a
god.
different issue, my friend.
Oh yeah, that's not the topic of this
We were not
conversation.
taught properly, is what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at my family and see that. But anyway,
No,
yeah, so I
I,
literally
I,
sing that song every day. Stupid,
I
but
like it.
yeah, it's madness
Uh,
because it's the only thing
no,
that calms me down because I don't mind a kid crying or you know what I mean, doing what it does with the screaming. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. You know how I feel about that.
but more importantly, do you think that Nicki Minaj will do a remix of that song that you created? It would be a great hit.
Well, if she does, I need a check.
Oh, definitely gonna write you a check.
Yeah,
Just
that's all I'm asking for is if I can check and she can do whatever she wants to with it.
yeah, she better write
But to
me a
answer
check
your
too.
question, I literally just thought of this. No, I'm not pregnant. There's things that have to
Okay.
happen in order for you to be pregnant, and
Oh,
that you know
yes, yes,
hasn't
yes.
happened. So no.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you see a child in your foreseeable future, or you're just done
Like,
thinking about it?
do I see a child or do I see a child that's mine?
Do you want children?
Like surrounding me or children that are mine?
Maybe your own. No one
Oh,
wants to be surrounded by children.
I mean,
That's terrible.
listen, my best friend is about to have two,
Ah,
and I'll be
yes, yes.
surrounded by them, and I love them. But for me, okay, first of all, okay, let me tell you a quick history. I remember being 5 years old. Okay, for y'all that don't know me, I literally from the age of 4 wanted to be a doctor. I don't know if you know this, Nathan. My parents caught me watching two different videos, and you would think, oh gosh, was it like porn or something? No. One was of a surgery, literally cutting people open, and my mom was like, I don't know whether to be excited or scared. Like you're watching someone be sliced up. Two, a birthing video. And
Oh,
I was horrified. And I literally like looked down at myself and I said, I didn't say it like this, but like, how the fuck does a baby come out of that? And I literally from the age of 5, I've always said I don't want to have kids. And that was one of the main reasons why, because I'm like, it don't. And the mom's like, well, your body, nah, my body ain't doing enough for a whole ass baby to come out. Are you crazy?
so it's not like the Discovery Channel videos where you watch like the mama giraffe just plop the baby out. Have you seen those videos too?
Yeah, and that would be a lot easier for me, I feel like. Like if it just came right out, maybe, probably not, but like at least the birthing part would be a little bit better in my mind. But the fact that like a lady can be in labor for over a day. So
Oh
first of all,
no.
if it's more than like an hour, just cut it out because
Yeah,
no, because absolutely not. Are you kidding me? It's been 36 hours and you ain't came out. What are we doing?
that's a long time. There's no way. Mm-mm. And
See?
I can't imagine what
Me
women have to go through.
neither. Me either.
Well, it sounds like you won't have to either. So,
Like God, and I'm apparently since I'm a senior citizen, they'd have to cut it out anyway. So, you
so
know,
yeah, so you're geriatric. So you just probably just not in your cards, and it's
You wanna
okay.
know what's crazy though that you say that? I literally got I'm getting emails about AARP, and I'm like, "Okay, like, maybe that's not so bad," and then I get one for, like, a random, like, ad through my email that's, like, basically like a Match.com for seniors. The
Well,
fuck?
yeah, okay, well, I mean, maybe that is a sign, I mean,
I'm
they have,
apparently I'm 95 years old, and I had no idea.
but 95-year-olds are now going on what's the Golden Bachelor. They have a whole reality show now. So
Listen,
if you don't find true love and start a family at, our age, I don't even know how old I am. Am I
no, we
36?
can't you can't say our age because I'm getting ads for seniors. So
Oh,
apparently
okay.
I am older than you, like way older. I didn't even know.
Damn.
But now my emails, the next time I get one, I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to you. But literally it's like match for seniors. And I was like, for seniors? What are you trying to say?
Remember that time that we called you? It was your birthday. We had a party for you. We called you like I called you like grandma, so I put the grandma emoji by your name
Yeah,
every
that was stupid. And then you couldn't even find my name in your fucking phone because
because
now you put some emojis in there.
well, I could have left a couple of letters or something to help, but
Literally
no,
just
I
grandma.
just I just put the grandma emoji.
Stupid. Yeah, I don't
But I,
know. Like, if you guys see me, I mean, I don't look old,
mm,
like,
mm,
whatsoever, but, like well, I think at the time when I wasn't really taking care of myself, my body felt very old. I can tell you that.
yeah, but you don't look like you should be serving, like be receiving letters for the nursing home, be serving, or you could serve them. I mean, some people are really old and they need be served. But I don't think you should be having mail come in and you open it up and it's like, hey, have you been checked for,
The
no,
next thing I'm gonna get
no,
is picking out a casket, like, what is
yeah.
actually going
A
on?
cast, they're gonna put you in the ground. Have you checked yourself for dementia? Like,
So brain health is very important, people. That is a big thing for me. Yeah, I'm a coach on so many things and on health, but people take your own stance on health, but your brain health, like you
it's
gotta
a
keep
very
it
important.
together. You
You got
have
to get it together. But just in case that your physical health, because you're so old, apparently, we're
to.
gonna send you a life alert button
Thank
just
you.
in case. Because if you fall and you just have to get up, you want to make sure that someone's there in a blink of an eye.
Start
Um,
button.
and because I can't have you just laying on the ground all old and shriveled up. I guess I don't know. I don't know what happens when you fall as an old
I
person,
can
but
run a half marathon every single week, but don't fall down.
but please keep sending my funeral home papers. My paperwork.
Yeah.
Have you thought about Ben cremating for? Cremated, cremate. I mean, cremated. Like yeah, that's kind of freaky. Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
want when I die, like, in case well, you already know anyway, we're not gonna go there, but if I die, I please cremate me.
I mean, I have a lot of unhealthy habits. I'm pretty sure I will go first.
How old's your dad?
He is he should be receiving some of the letters that you're getting. Just redirect the mail to his way. He's what 70 or 8? I don't even know. I can't even think of it off the top of my head. He's old. He's an
Okay,
older guy.
how old was your grandpa?
He died at 101.
So the point of the story, everyone, is that Nathan's probably gonna be if you guys have ever seen The Green Mile with Tom Hanks and Michael Clark Duncan, Nathan's the old guy. Like he's literally gonna be 150. The world's gonna like change completely and he'll still be here. Like that's pretty much him.
Oh
The guy
God, I
in
hope
beer and cigarettes.
I hope someone's pushing my wheelchair though. I'm not gonna want to walk at 150.
You might.
No, no, I don't. Mm-mm. Isn't that crazy though? It's like a full life cycle. Like we were just discussing like babies how they shit themselves and we gotta wipe their ass. Then you get to 150, dude, it starts all over again, baby. You gotta have someone to wipe
Maybe
your ass.
not. Maybe not. Maybe the guy in the
Oh,
Green Mile, he was walking around doing things.
but there was that woman that also drank the Dr. Pepper every day, and she's like
Hey,
103, right?
that's what I'm saying. You're dying
God,
of cigarettes. Like
I
you're
mean,
gonna be here for a lifetime. So
right?
as I said, when I die, Nathan, please cremate me
The
because
the endorsement deals that Dr. Pepper woman got, you know, and she hates Diet Dr. Pepper, which I also hate, but I could be that for Camel cigarettes. I think that would
if you
be
have you ever had well, you don't like the zero drinks though, do you?
the zeros. I like Coke Zero. What did
Dr.
it have?
Pepper Zero is fire.
I didn't know they made. I just had the strawberry cream Dr. Pepper. I know that's completely random and where I went. Strawberry creamsicle? No, orange strawberry shortcake. I don't know what it is.
Oh God, you're
It
getting worse
was
the more you talk about it.
strawberry something. There's cream in it. But
Yum.
strawberry cream soda, Dr. Pepper, something like that. It's delicious, actually. It's pretty
Okay,
fantastic.
sure.
I was initially hesitating whether I should make the purchase, but once I poured it over a nice,
But when I
well,
added bourbon to it, it tasted just fine.
yeah. So I poured it over a nice glass of ice and maybe sprinkle a little rum in it by accident. And it was delicious. So now it's like one of my
You
go-tos.
say that part. So now that you added the rum, that actually might be really good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Captain Morgan. And although, yeah, well, yeah, spiced rum, strawberry cream, Dr. Pepper. Doesn't it sound good right now?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's because I
Because
had
the
probably about
problem I have with it is I don't really know the flavor for real because you keep changing it every time
yeah.
you talk about it.
Well, well, maybe it was just delicious because I probably had about 6 beers before I tried something different.
I think it was delicious because there was rum. It didn't matter what it was mixed with. I feel like at that point you were like, "Oh, rum."
Well,
Period.
well, that's what we should be giving these screaming children is some rum. They used to do that back in the day. Get a little drop of rum. I would probably pour the whole fucking bottle though. Like, shut up.
No, you can't do
God,
that.
that poor that
My
poor baby
family
would
did whiskey.
drown.
My
That
family did
that
whiskey for teething. People, this
that
is okay. If you're not from the South, it's fine. Everything's fine. We've done it for years. Everyone's fine. But
everyone's fine.
that's what happened back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. See, but I would probably end up pouring like a whole bottle. Like the baby
No.
would drown in rum,
Well, you
like
know it.
drown faster
Whoa,
than
whoa, whoa,
Casey
whoa, whoa.
Anthony's child. Oh, oh, was that too soon? She just
That was,
moved here.
that was a lot.
Was that a
We're
little dark?
a little bit.
Okay, then
Like we're behind the
uh,
table.
we're gonna edit that
No,
out?
we're not. But
Okay, okay, well that's good.
you
Okay,
know
hey.
what that makes me think of? I'm not gonna get too into it because I'll say too much, but remember the funnel in the Everclear?
Oh, oh God. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when you
Oh,
said that, I was like, oh,
that
that poor soul.
I never saw him again. You
Her,
know, but
her,
the lesson of that should
her,
have been learned then.
her.
Her was it her? The moral of
The,
the story is don't
the
you talk
one
about
I'm
my cats.
the one I'm talking about is her.
Oh, I was talking about the
Remember?
him.
Because oh, I can hang with you, and you're like,
Oh, okay, yeah, that story. There,
yeah.
yes, just to confirm, there have been two separate Everclear federal incidents. The first time was just trying to make fun of my cat, and that didn't go over very well.
We're really good people, I promise. We were young. We did some crazy things.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone's alive,
yeah,
everyone's fine. It just was
yeah.
wild
Well, I don't
night.
know about the first guy. I never saw him again, but he's fine. He's everything's fine. Everything's fine.
We can't be liable for anything on this podcast.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Just kidding. I just ran into him the other day at Kroger, and he's doing great. He had a
He
cart
bagged
full
my
of groceries.
groceries.
Yeah, he had a bouncing baby boy in the not the stroller. What is it called? The shopping cart, and
Nice.
he's doing fantastic. So yes, yes.
That's,
I don't really
I
care.
love, Nathan, that we actually, for 23 minutes, pretty much talked about babies.
Oh, babies.
I
Yeah.
think you secretly love babies.
No, I don't. I just don't. I just don't want to be around several. I love my friends' babies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I will shower them with affection and love and advice sometimes.
Mm.
Um, um, but I will not be putting my child on a leash or pushing them. Well, they do put children on leashes. They do that, which drives me nuts because it's crazy that
Ethan,
we. Isn't it
Ethan,
wild to think that we put children on leashes, but then we put our dogs in strollers and just go downtown?
listen.
Like,
Okay, so let me tell you a story about that because the first time I saw that, it reminded me of the Cat Williams. And if you saw that when he talked about seeing a kid on a leash and how it was just kind of like what the fuck is going on? And I always said, that is wild that you put your kid on a leash. Okay, let's fast forward the tape till today. One of my really good friends has a wild toddler. Like, he can run, and she's short, and he's like up to almost her armpit, and he's 2.
Mm,
His dad's like close to
damn.
his dad's like close to 7 foot though, so like he's a tall kid. So when he takes off, like he takes off, and she was like, she put this post out, and she's like, I never thought I would say this, but I would put my kid on a leash today. And I said, I thought about it, and I said, that is probably the best idea for you because like literally she would lose her kid if he was not on a leash. So I
Mm,
retract everything I've ever said about that because I get it. I get it. However, the subject of dogs and strollers,
mm.
I,
Okay.
listen,
So,
listen.
okay.
There's
Well,
a guy. Okay, so there's a guy. I go for a run every morning. There's a guy you see, and he has like this little. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They remind me of like a little sidecar thing. It's like covered, and usually you put your kids in them when you're like on a bike and kind of behind you. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But it's more like sort of a wagon, and he pushes it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. He's bringing his like small kids out. And then one day he's on the sidewalk, like in the way, doing whatever. So I had to like run to the street. I could have died, but it's fine. And his dog's just sitting there so patient. And I was like, oh, excuse me, good morning, trying to be nice. And I'm like, kind of turned quick. And I was like, oh, I didn't see a child, but maybe it was laying down. A bitch comes back the opposite way. Tell me why the dog was in the damn thing,
oh,
sir.
that
You're
is,
supposed to exercise your dog. The dog is fine. So, I mean, I had Suka had hip issues and stuff, so that I would see, but the dog was literally walking around fine. So, like, what? And then the people that bring him in the store and stuff, like,
see, these people are bringing their little Shih Tzu in a little stroller, and it's taking up all the. We at work the other day. I was in the dining room engaging with guests, having a great time, and talk about kids. I like to talk to the kids, and make them feel special for coming out and hanging
see
out.
everybody. Nathan
And
loves
I, and I,
kids.
and I'm over here like, and he's this little, and it's like a little Chihuahua Shih Tzu thing, just barking like vicious. It's like a little Velociraptor in this damn thing. And I'm like, what is the purpose of that?
My
Why do we put? What? I mean, this is my baby. This is my baby. And yeah, Muffy was my baby, right? Muffy was my pride and joy, my
But you
love.
didn't take her to a restaurant
But I'm not
in a
packing her up
stroller.
in a stroller or a duffel bag or my purse and just being like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go have breakfast, and then I'm gonna go, tour the city of Nashville and go in and out bars. These people are going in and out of bars with their damn Boston
And
Terrier.
I'm not
And
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me have some crazy money in my life, and it always makes me think of Paris Hilton. But I'm gonna be like snobbish and have a big purse with a little dog in it. Not gonna lie, it's not gonna be in a stroller, but it's gonna be in my purse.
yeah, but you're gonna look like the white chicks. You're gonna look like Paris Hilton. You're gonna
Mm.
write a letter. Remember, oh baby. Remember,
So
was that name? Was
again,
baby? Yeah. What was that baby? I think that was the name of that little
listen, now
show.
I want to watch that movie. But like that's the kind of attitude I'm gonna have behind it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be that person. But I'm not putting my dog in a stroller.
No.
Period.
Mm-mm. And there's even like strollers for two. Like they put that's just too much. Yeah, and they're walking around running into people with their stroller full of dogs. Yeah, full of dog. I don't like that sentence.
Maybe that could be a service we could provide.
What dog carriers or
I said we couldn't really say dog walkers, but like,
like
oh, you want to take your dog out for a stroll?
a stroll? The marketing could be fabulous. Okay, I retract everything that I said about kids on leashes and dogs and
Yeah.
strollers because
Listen,
the
okay.
marketing campaign, my brain is working now. I am so happy that my Canva account is just been paid, you know, because I'm about to go wild on this marketing
Listen,
idea.
everybody, if you are in the Nashville and surrounding areas and you want your dog to go out for a stroll, call Quiche and Nathan Stroll Services.
Yeah, stroll and roll, baby, stroll and roll.
Yeah,
Yes, it's gonna be perfect.
I like
Yes, yes.
that.
And then we could actually put a kid on a leash connected to the stroller with the dog and have them lead it themselves. It's less work. Marketing could be easy.
Wow.
and that's a lot of money.
I wonder what type of insurance you'd have to have for that though.
Well, I mean, but who would you have to insure though? The children, the dog?
Probably both, because you know dogs have insurances and things on them now.
That's insane. How much is dog insurance?
We should ask Felicia.
You're gonna have to get a lifetime warranty on your stroller as well, because shit could get wild if you hit a hill and you just roll all the way down. And
Well, you know, everything comes with the, what is it called? Like the manufacturer's warranty, and that's why you just
yeah,
raise
no,
your
but
prices when you have to get new equipment. It's just like driving Lyft or Uber when your car gets messed up, you have to get a new one.
yeah, you just get a new car.
Yep.
That's much easier said than done.
Yeah, but
Just
I used to do that. But like when you have wear and tear on your car and shit breaks down, like,
I'm yeah, but I'm gonna want a nice stroller, and I can't just have it be torn apart and just be like,
well,
oh,
of course,
just
Nathan,
get a new stroller.
it's gonna be a luxury service, of course.
Oh, a luxury, yes, of course. Yes,
Like
yes. But
you make
we have to
not
attract all different neighborhoods. We have to take care of little Sparky and
fee
I can't think, little Foo Fifi,
fee and foo foo, fee fi fo fum.
V5 Fofum, and Sparky. That's quite, yes, yes. Let's start at
Okay,
stroll and roll.
so at your place of employment, this is a good one. I don't know why I was just thinking of this. Tell us a good one of your favorite stories of something hysterical that's happened here lately.
Here lately, okay. So a group of bachelorettes come
Of course.
into Nashville. They love Nashville. I think we're still the number one capital for bachelorette parties, hosting those events. And I love when the group of girls come in because you're going to have some entertainment. Because these girls have lost their damn minds. They have gotten worse over
Okay,
the years.
okay, wait. So for everyone who doesn't know, for context, if you've never been to Nashville or you have, Nathan works like in the heart of downtown. So I just want to
Heart,
set that scene. Now continue your story.
lower Broadway, right? The entrance to Honky Tonk Central is where I work. Where Morgan Wallen threw his chair over, like that's the entrance. Okay, that's the scene. And here we have a group of these girls with an inflatable horse walk
Hmm.
in. They got the cowgirl boots with the sequin, the hats, all wearing different colors. So at least they were, the schematics were great. Everyone had their own color. So you had pink, purple, orange, yellow, and then this inflatable horse.
Did the
They
horse have
sit in
a hat and boots?
the horse. I'm sorry, Jose was his name. Just to make the
Oh,
correction, Jose the horse.
did Jose have boots and a hat?
I don't. He did have a hat, but I don't remember if he had boots on. He probably kicked him off. He was probably tired because they were carrying him in. Nonetheless, they all ordered food. They're sitting down. Their order comes up, and it's my turn to help the team run the food to the table. And I'm like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Jose's hungry.
Hmm.
I'm like, I said, the inflatable horse is hungry. Like
Hungry as
something
a
that you
horse, as they say.
the something you blew up. Like it's like a blow up doll right now, and you have right here. Yeah, he's hungry. I said, well, did Jose have the hot sandwich with fries? No, no, he ordered tenders. I was like,
Oh,
okay, fantastic. He is hungry.
hey, but at
So
least he knew what he ordered.
I had to set down a plate of food in front of an inflatable, inanimate horse
Wait, wait,
named
wait, wait,
Jose.
wait, 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 wait. They ordered an extra plate.
They ordered Jose the horse
I
a
love
plate.
them. I love it so much.
Oh, I love them. And then it's cool. It's great. Jose got his food. The girls got their food. I, swung by to check on them. And one of the young ladies were feeding French fries to the inflatable horse and like shoving them in their face and just kept falling to the table. And I was like, he doesn't look like he's that hungry, y'all. I think he's full. Like, I don't think he wants any more food. Yeah, can we get a to-go box? Then I had to bring a to-go box
For
for
Jose.
Jose's food to be packed up and sent home with them. I don't know. It's just wild. It's wild to see that. And then there was a couple also the same night that came in and they came up and got one of each of our dipping sauces,
Hmm.
a spoon, and was just shoveling the sauce in their mouth like it was a TCBY. Are there even TCBYs anymore? Like it's a Baskin Robbins flavor tasting You know, where you get the little pink spoon, you get the little scoop of ice
Wait,
cream to taste
so
it.
wait, you know who that reminds me of?
Oh God, who?
Remember our Gatlinburg trip?
Not much of it, no.
But you know who went? You don't
Uh,
even say the names, but my birthday?
who was that? What did they? Did they do the same thing?
No, but who loves the ranch?
Uh, I must have had a lot of alcohol
This
because
is
this is
why brain health is important.
brain health is important. Put the Mick Ultra
Who are
down.
my other best friends that have babies?
Jew, McGuan, Will doesn't have a baby.
Okay.
He has a
Well,
dog.
first of all, I was trying to
He has a
avoid
cat.
saying names, but we're way past that now. Our best
Oh,
friend
okay, her.
Stu loves the ranch or loves ranch in general. So when you were telling that story, it made me think of something she would do.
Oh, okay. I thought you did like actually
Right.
witnessed this person do this.
Sorry, Jew. I tried to be anonymous, but Nathan, he doesn't know how to play by the rules over here. I'm like trying to be
No.
secretive, but never mind.
Well, Jew could be short for Judith. You know, they don't know who Jew is.
I am a senior citizen, so I probably do have friends
So
named
yeah, yeah, we got Quiche and then we got and Judith.
Jude.
Oh, Jude. Hey, Jude.
So he's
But
sampling sauces.
who played soccer?
Jesus Christ.
Jude. Judith. Anyway, so they were spooning. I got distracted from my story.
I literally asked
Um,
you. So he was sampling sauces, and you're talking about soccer.
I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah,
Um,
reboot.
I have no, I don't know where I was going with the rest of that story. It'll come back to me.
I was
It
like,
was
but
probably
what happened though? Like, what
I
happened with
don't
the story? You're like,
I wait, I was like
vegan.
now all I'm thinking about is soccer, you know. I just want to play soccer now, apparently.
This is the part of the
Uh
description where we talked about chaos. This is
yeah.
it. This is the chaotic portion of the show, people.
There was also a woman that ordered food, we delivered it, and she proceeded to urinate herself. And we had to walk up and like we have a whole trail of urine just like in the middle of the dining room. And I was like, ma'am, like
You know
not
we
to
have
interrupt.
bathrooms, right?
God, you started this whole tangent. I haven't finished talking about it yet. She continued to eat her whole meal and then left. Hopefully she went next door and got some pants, but I
Well,
could
okay.
talk about people all day long.
First of all, that is a problem. And the fact that people do that, you need to just stop drinking at some point.
Yeah, isn't it? And I had to tell a woman, I was like, one time, ma'am, your vagina's out. Your vagina is literally out on a stainless steel chair. How do you not feel that? I was like, ma'am, can we just, raise up our dress or not raise up? We already see enough.
Like,
Raise it,
what's up?
put it down, pull it down.
Well, Paris Hilton
Yeah.
did it.
Well,
Britney Spears did it.
and Lindsay Lohan did it. Yeah, but no, this isn't these. No. She just didn't feel. I don't know how you wouldn't feel your. I don't know, but also I don't know very much about vaginas, so there's
Yeah,
that.
but also to that point, when you are like blackout drunk, like you probably don't feel or see or hear anything, honestly.
And she literally was like, "Sorry, can I get a Red Bull? A Red Bull? No, you need to get into it. You
Still
need an Uber."
going.
She asked for a damn Red Bull. And I'm hearing my ass is like, would you like regular watermelon or sugar free with that? She's like,
Hey,
everyone can shoot their own horn. We're all young. We've all made choices. I've never had my genitalia out on a stainless steel chair in public before, but
there's still
you
time, Nathan.
know,
There's still
there's
time.
still time.
And first of all, I need you
Not for
to
you because you're
right.
old.
I was gonna say you need to correct your statement. We're not all young because apparently I am a senior citizen.
You're, your time's coming to an end. You better hurry up and do that.
Very soon. And on
Oh,
that
what is
note, Nathan, is there anything else you'd like to say to our
uh,
listeners before we end today's episode?
yeah. Oh, just Jose, if you're still out there, I'm thinking about you, man.
Well, Jose,
No, little Jose.
at least we know you're
Uh,
fed very well, Jose, and they carry you
yes,
around. So,
taking care better than I am. More fed than I am.
all right, that is a wrap for today. Please leave us comments and tell us what you think. Share with your family, your friends, your dog. Oh, and your cat.
And their cat.
And your
Oh,
cat.
now it's time to share you a little treat for being so good. Because you're an actual animal instead of anyway. All
Okay.
right.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.